All right. We are messy priming. See where this takes us. I think we lost connection. That's okay. I think we're back now. What up, what up? Just hanging out and doing painting. Alright, I pulled just the right amount of gray primer for my rock. And now I will wipe all this shit off my brush because there's a bunch of kitty litter rocks stuffed in it now. I'm going to use the same pot for some green. That's a lot of fucking green. Guess that's better. We're just laying down some primer so that when we go to paint it, we've got something to seal it. And it's going to be messy because this is just the first layer. Everything else will come out when we go to actual paint it. This is just to keep everything sealed up. Alright, this is not working as well because I don't know why. Well, the kitty litter's not staying down. But we can add more leader. Put some on in the slop layer of the rock. And some of it's coming up, which is not the end of the world, but it is what it is. Yeah, if it comes off, it comes off. Might as well just yank it off because it's not doing well. If it sticks down on the primer, it should dry with it, which should be cool. But it also might come off like that on the final product and pull the real paint off. So, to get a good foundation, we might want to just pull it off now and add it back in later. Either way, we're having fun. Just paint shit. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, so we've got gray, we've got green. Got some more green I can hit there. And there. Here we go. We're gonna let that dry. The idea is to have the ship flying over like a lake. And the rock is going to be like in the middle of the lake, kind of hiding the plastic base. We're doing our best. I don't know if we're going to hide it, but it'll look better. That's what's important. It looks cool and that I like it. Basically, if you don't like it, then fuck the rest. It's all rule of cool. Whatever you like. Happy little trees. I made that out of a paintbrush. Alright. So, do I head back to... Yes. I think I want to finish this guy's feet. So we can get this... is submerged in some resin. Question is, how do we make his feet? So, I'm going to clean this brush, clean the water, get some black, and get started on black trim. And because I'm done with the top there, and I think I can do his bottoms. I really don't know the main color for this guy. If you have a color suggestion, let me know. Let me know. But I think all this green blue, black will be cool, and silver will be cool. But like for the plates, I don't know on the plates. I should probably refer to some Imperial Knight stuff to see. Let's see. Look at that. I'm on. Nice. I'm going to see Imperial Knights, Free Blade, color scheme. Or just look up heraldry. While I look up heraldry, I can probably just start on some black. How to color. Maybe heraldry explained, because there is something to do with like hey Hoddle Hell, how are you? I'm so happy you're here. I'm painting minis. I'm having fun. I'm just painting minis, and I'm deciding what to paint this little fella because he needs some color. He's got some fun stuff, but oh no. Well, you don't get my face today. You get my hands. My horribly chewed up fingernails, and you get my minis because I'm going to be painting today. But this is an Imperial Knight that needs some colors, he's got a little bit going on for his medals, but then we're going to paint his armor today. So he's got little shins, little thighs, he's got a collar, he's got a face, and he's got some big old shoulder pads we need to decide the colors on today. And most important, his feet, because we're going to be putting him on this. Yeah, I'm going to drop it and break it. I made this for him. It's a nice little waterfall-y puddle thing, and he will sit right here. And then I'm going to drip resin down the side so that his feet are submerged in the lake. That's the plan, at least. But I got to finish his feet before I pour the resin, because once I do the resin, it's done. It is done. So that's that. Can you hear my little motor? Probably can. It's probably horrible. I have a paint mixer. It's pretty fancy and pretty helpful. All right. So we're going to start with some black trim on his feet. And I don't think it's necessary to black out his feet. Damn. I could black out his feet. It'd look kind of weird. I should probably use the same blue I used on the armor, though. Or not. Really don't know. I definitely know the feet are going to be black. We'll see. Drop a paint and find out, because that's how this whole thing goes. You just kind of let it happen. That's the best way to paint. This paint water is shitty, but it's also going to be black soon, so I really don't think it'll be a problem. Test it for viscosity. Make sure it's not too liquidy. Why are you in a hotel? Where are you? What are you doing? What brings you to a hotel? Promiscuous things, I hope? Like seeing somebody you shouldn't, that nobody else knows you are, secretly? That would be fun to know. I won't tell. Just you and me in the stream, man. Which is right now, just you and me. So please do tell. Yeah, already I'm really liking just making this black. Toes. He's got black toes now. Yes. It's a nice little stripe. It's doing wonders for what I'm looking to do. He's got floppy arms right now. Like, his arms move around. So it's really annoying. Wish I could just, like, tuck them and be like, go away, arms. Maybe I can. Hold on. Go away, arms. Well, this one won't tuck. Will you tuck that way? Will you just stay there? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. We got away. I can tuck his arms. This is my, he's like, oh no, don't hurt me. Porto Vallarta. What is up in Porto Vallarta? What? I don't even know where that is. Never even heard of that place. And what does one do in Porto Vallarta? Wait, Vallarta. Oh, these little black toes. Love them. hope I'm not like painting away from you guys, because I do want you to see what I'm doing, but I'm also getting like really close. Paying attention. Because although this is base coating, it requires steady hand to be neat about it. Here we go. And already, the black toes are my favorite. I love them. Okay, I'm going to paint the bottoms. Not that they're going to matter too much. Actually, they're not even primed. But we'll paint the bottoms. Just in case anybody looks. And maybe it'll catch them the weird shit I missed on the edges. Let's just blame cleaning my brush. I'm cleaning my brush on the bottom of his toes. He's going to be underwater, so it really doesn't matter. But I am finding spots that I missed, so always turn him over and over and over again. The insides. Insides of those toes. Again, just in case somebody looks. Like a fish. All right. I should have been counting all these toes, because then I would know if I got all the way around. There are 6 segments per foot, so 12 toe segments to paint. The outsides are the most important ones, but it's all important at the end, just that you get them at some point. And you do it twice. Always 2 coats. 1 coat never works. Unless you're a giant child who just globs everything. Oh, I ruined that one. I brushed it too soon. The second coat will fix that. That is fine. But I globbed it. Alright, while we call this done here, we are going to move up to the torso, where I am going to do the same thing around his body, because I think it'll look nice. I think. And if these toes are any indication, it will look nice. Ooh, do I do the top bits? Oh, that is tricky. Yes, I think I do. Yep. It looks better if I do the tops. You can lay down. Now I know. I still want to know why you're in Porto Vallarta. I know I'm focused and shit, but tell me why. He's got black feet, little black toes. I think we're good. Got them black toes. All right, so now we do edging on. Yes, we're gonna do edging on the body. Oh my gosh. My sound is catching up. It's all AI generated, so it's like being funny. I'm just gonna take, so like this shiny shit, I'm just gonna make a nice edge here. Yeah, it's gonna make sense. I hope. Yes, yes. Yes, queen. Okay, this is good. This is what we wanted. We're just removing some of the shine from anywhere but the top. And that's where I want you to notice it, not on the edge. I have no idea what it is. Are you there for New Year's or something? I really don't know. I'm uncultured. You see, I've never left the East Coast. Oh, no, that's not true. When I went to GDC, I went to the West Coast. But that was the first time ever. Was it for New Year's? Did I paint black his thing? I did paint his cock black. Damn it. I was just supposed to paint the edge black. And I painted his codpiece black. Shit. That's fine. Nothing I can't fix. But I have to go back. Oh well. Okay, so then... Still debating if we do the trim black. I right on over here I did it silver. It really depends on that inner color, man. Yes, it do. Because if I do it, I mean, we can just try it and see how it pops. Okay, so my color thoughts are weird. They're like purple and shit, but I don't know how that's gonna look. This is weird purple. It's like blue purple. It's literally called Violeta Azul or blue violet. And I don't know how that's gonna go with this. It's just weird. I don't know, man. The other option is that I go with like, I don't know. What goes with blue? I could do, like if I do orange, it's fucking crazy. Like, what's up, Ghost Cat? How are you, brother? How are you, brother? I hope my mic isn't like terrible. It's not my mic. It's pretty bad. I know that, but I hope it's not like death. Ghost Cat, you've got an eye for art. Tell me what you think we should do for some accenty colors. He's got these armor panels here, 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 and I'm just touching the black that I just put down. His like armor metal color is like this shiny blue, and it's not going to stay that way. It's going to get roughed up. But the top is this like chameleon paint that's actually orange and blue. But you mostly just over black, you just see like green blue, and that's going to be cool. But I need to come up with my own house colors, so I need to figure out what these panels are going to be coated. And the cool part is they're two-tone, so I can actually do multiple or none of the above, and I can just straight up, I can do black. I don't know, I have no idea. I'm stumped. It's been killing me. Let me see if there's anywhere else I can do black while I'm thinking about this. This is a big deal. It's a big deal. Burnt orange. I have this crazy thing called Phoenix orange. That's super fucking orange. I can burn it. I can use orange and brown. Look, bro. Colors. I got colors. I just need to figure out which one to use. And I can burn the color. So like if I do a crazy bright orange like this one, I mean, this one's kind of burnt, but when you see it like out of the bottle, it's really fucking orange. I can take that and this wash. It's called Archaic Sepia Wash, and it will kind of burn it. Yeah, I know. Well, no, this is not the whole spectrum. This is like what I thought was cool colors, and there's like, if you go to the shops where they sell these things, it's like fucking walls of colors, man. I don't have as many as I'd like. I do have a lot. Right now I'm just trying to decide panels. I mean, I also have to look up heraldry and how they make up the panels, because there's a lot that goes into that lore wise. Like whether you, because these guys are kind of like independent fighters. I bought them because they were ally forces, and so they don't really fight for. So this guy, he's on the Dark Angels, dark green, black, red, white. These are the colors that we rock. And if it was one of these guys, I know what to do. I got all the colors for that. The problem is he's not one of these guys. He's just gonna help. He's just gonna be an ally force. So you can pick existing houses and go with those color schemes, or do what I like to do, which is custom. So he's a free blade, and he just gets to be his own man. Free blades used to belong to a house, and then they either like did something like way too dishonorable or like unforgivable. They actually they don't get banished. They actually like banish themselves. They go on like a spirit journey to like find themselves to do better, and they just kind of like walk off. They're like, I can't live here anymore. Exile. They exile themselves, and so that's cool and all. But yeah, you can kind of just do your own thing. There's no rules in a free blade. So I can paint them whatever the fuck I want, and nobody can tell me otherwise, and I love that. I'm really digging this black trimmy bits though, so I might stick with that in a bunch of places. Like, I don't know, I got this black toe thing going on. If I go up the armor a little bit, do this joint here, That could look cool. I'm going to first just try this shin collar and see how that looks with the black. And go from there. Yo, dude, lore in this game. So, like, it's Warhammer, right? But the lore in Warhammer over the last 40 years, there's 600 plus novels written on this shit. There's, like, so much. So much lore, bro. Like, you can go down so many rabbit holes. It's insane. I might need a smaller brush because this is not going to take my basing brush. But I do like that color. Oh, that's sick. See, that's the cool part about painting these is like I have no clue what sometimes I have an idea what I'm going in to do, but most of the time you just kind of like lay paint and see what looks good, and then like if it looks good, you go and you just keep running it. And you know, if you fuck up, you just paint over it. Do it again. Not the end of the world at all. Like, that looks sick. Just that little black line right there. Looks nice. Looks nice. The black toes. And then I might continue and do this ball joint back here. I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, I gotta go match it up on the other side. Make it look nice. Hella lore. That's such a California expression. Hella. I love it. Bro, that's hella blank. They hella everything. It's like Australians with cunt, but they hella. Yes. Sing to me, my little black collar. This is thick. I am going to need a smaller brush to get in there. Because if I get in there, I'm going to fuck up my silver. And I'm not going to be happy with that if I do that. Okay, and I know exactly where I'm going with the black next. See these little, like, ball things? These little, like... I'm going to put them on the outsides. Yeah. That's what Daddy's going to do. Or on the... Do I do it on the tips? Or on the guard? I don't know. I don't know. That's the best part. I don't know. Doing it on the tips. That looks pretty dope. And then I can make the heat shields like a silver instead. Yep. That looks dope. Yep, just let the paint tell you where to go. And then when it looks dope, you just say, damn, that looks dope. And then you just keep going until the whole thing looks dope. That is the rule. The rule of cool. It's literally part of the game. Rule of cool. It trumps every other rule in the game. The rule of cool. If you like it and it makes you excited, it's legal. It's allowed. And even if it seems crazy, if it's really cool, it counts. As long as it's cool. Makes the game more fun. There we go. Got a couple of them. I got one more, and he's like hiding in there. This one's gonna suck. Got it. I got this one. Gotcha, bitch. All right, sweets. Got it. Okay, cool. Now we got some black on it. Come on. Yes. Yes. Strut for me, bitch. Getting there. Just a little bit of black. That's all we're adding. It's literally all that's changing right now. It's so cool. That's all it takes. So, the next thing we have to decide is, where did the next black go? So he's got a couple sections we have to decide on. So this a joint, this a joint. We can make them the same, or I can make this thing black, keep that blue and that blue. Or we can go after that ball joint like I was saying in the first place. Just start there and see where it goes. Actually, I see two little guys right here. Oh, sorry. Come on. I'm going to attack these little collars right there. Go for that. That's going to look sick. Yeah, because as much as I want to keep going higher on this dude, I need to get him in the base and on the resin. Like, we're in the resin. Because that is where he belongs. Did you see the base, Ghost Cat? He's going to live in this waterfall. Oh, no. You got to build him. You got to build him straight. Hang on, I'll show you what they come on. This is the diorama I built for him. He's going to live in a waterfall, bro. And I'm going to resin his feet. Hold on. Look. Come on. Sit, motherfucker. So he'll live in this waterfall. And yeah, the waterfalls don't come pre-built either, bro. They come on this. Look. I took blue foam. That's just some blue foam, and I made it myself. I made all this with my two hands. I did. And then when I get the resin pouring going, I'm going to pour the resin down here, and I have these little hot glue runs to like send the resin in the right direction, and it's going to pool up just above his feet. They come on sprues. Just like this. And you got to take all the pieces and put them together. Some are easy, some are hard. What the hell? Whoa, bump the whole fucking gear. Oh, God. Focus. 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 There you go. Okay. No, you gotta build your own shit, man. You gotta build your own shit. So like, and there's like I don't know, like seriously like 12 different games you can play. There's so many different ones. So I'm getting into 40K, and I have like a pretty decent sized army of these guys. This is a big one. This is a big one. There's one that needs finishing, but that's a Dark Angel. That's my faction of choice, and he's still kind of a big guy, but he's an aggressor. And then they come in like a this. This one's a Centurion. He's got big, grindy fists, you know, and he's a big guy. And then, but then, you know, this is a dreadnought. And there's crazy lore on this actually stuff too, because if you see, am I gonna break it? This is a robot, but inside the robot, yes, he opens. Inside the robot is a sarcophagus. Hello, owl. And inside the sarcophagus is a dude, basically perpetually living and dying all at the same time. And this is his life from now on. It's very dark and very sinister and cool. But yes, what's up, owl? Owl. How does the game actually work? Well, it depends on what you're playing. So if you're playing 40K, if you're playing Age of Sigmar, they have different game types. Different number of models are needed. Different bases on point scoring, but the idea is that, you know, I take my toys, you take your toys, we bring them to a location that is mutual. We find a giant play mat to work on, and that's usually in the size of like 4 feet by 6 feet large. And I set my guys up on one side of the board, you set your guys up on the other side of the board, and then we take turns going through phases of movement, shooting, combat, point scoring. Like there's objectives to hit where you have to, like, you know, march your guy so many feet, to different, like, I don't know, let's say this is an objective point, and this is an objective point, and this is an objective point. Like, I start over here near my objective points, and you start over here near yours, and every time we get, you know, he can move so far, and then he might be able to move farther, or maybe he's really big, so he's really slow, so he can only move a little bit at a time, you know. And he's really tanky, so it takes a lot to throw him out. And this guy doesn't really do a lot of damage, so it's, you know, it just depends. But maybe he can move really far. It depends on what your characters are, what they do, where they're from, their lore, their backgrounds. But each of them come with. Do I have any of my books nearby? It's a very pricey game, friend. I don't have any books nearby. Hold on, give me half a second. I had some books nearby. All right, here you go. You ready? So, let's say we want to play 40K. For me to play this faction, okay? For me to play at all, I need this book. I need the core rule book. It's this big. Okay? It's like 300 and something pages. And it's got all the things. It's got all the things, including a lot of art. But it's literally got all the different moves, how to move, how to strategize, how your stuff works, how the points are scored, how different quests go. That's the core book. Everybody needs a core book. No, that's just the core book. We're not done. I want to play Dark Angels, so I need the Dark Angel supplemental codex. It's just an additional codex for just Dark Angels. Okay, and shows you some guys. Oh wait, that's instructions. This is all lore on the actual faction itself. The different wings, different units that you might want to. Some art, some really cool art of like some finished pieces. But what's really cool is at the back, these are the specific army rules and the data sheets. Data sheets are the most important part. So for each one of these guys, they each have their own abilities, movements, damages. Let's see, hold on. How much damage they can take, how much damage they can deal out, what their ranged weapons, what their melee weapons do, any special, what their faction is, what their special compositions are, what their role is in their unit, which units they can attach to, you name it. Like there's a lot, and you have to kind of memorize all this to like actually have fun. But if you don't memorize it, you can get them in little data card form. That's Lionel Johnson. He's my Primarch. He was built from the Emperor's gene seed, and you can get all these on cheat sheets, right? And then you carry these with you to the game, and then you have all your rules. Oh, I never noticed they were like gold on the outside. That's cool. I like that. But yeah, so that's just one game. And my daughter and I are going to learn how to play Age of Sigmar, or specifically Spearhead. And that's these two books. 2 more bucks. So it depends on what you want to play, and depends on how much you're willing to learn, and depends on how much you're willing to spend. Because it can be very, 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 very expensive, or very, very, very affordable, depending on what you want to do. So like, this is the core book for Age of Sigmar, but we're just going to play a smaller version of the game called Spearhead, right? Age of Sigma, Schmegma. Spearhead is like a miniature version of the big game. So you play with a smaller pre-built army that's already like figured out for you. So instead of having like each unit has like a point value assigned to it, and this is a small game of Spearhead. It's played on a much smaller mat and has much fewer units. And it's all determined for you, and it's a lot more my turn, your turn, than as opposed to like, okay, my turn is going to take 20 minutes because I have all these different dudes and I have to do an action for each of them, kind of a thing. Where this is more just like, I move a unit, you move a unit, I move a unit, you move a unit. And I think it's going to be a little more friendly for my little one. But like, so I'm doing Stormcast Eternals. That's my army list. It's like, a few dudes deep. I think it's like 10 dudes. 5, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 units, Whereas like my other game has me playing, I haven't counted. One unit is like 5 to 10 people. So just depends. These guys, I have like 30 of these dudes. Just these dudes. These are Terminator Knights. Deathwing. Very exciting. But yeah, these guys are your big melee fuck around, find out kind of guys. And they teleport in on teleport homers. Look at that. They come in and shoot in from the sky. That's very fun. But yeah, so I've got like a bazillion of those, and that's just my melee armies. And then I have like the big dudes, like the Redemptor. And then I've got I was doing this base. This base is for, it doesn't even fit on camera. This is called a Storm Raven, right? It's a big fucking ship. Hang on. Flip you around. I don't think you can see the Storm Raven. There you go. He lives on a stand. But yeah, so he's gonna be flying over a lake. That's why I'm building this. But yeah, so it just depends on what you're after, because you can certainly spend a lot of money on this, or you can just start with a couple of dudes and have some fun building what you want to build. And the painting is a whole hobby in itself. The building's a whole hobby in itself. Where is he? Where is he at? I also do like kit bashing, where like if it doesn't meet your fancy or doesn't do everything you want it to do, you can just like make it your own. Yeah, exactly. The ship's cool by itself. It's not like super practical in battles though. It just isn't. This is most of my daughter's army. The Skaven. They're these little rats. They're little rat people. Come on, focus on the little rat people. They're little rats. She likes the little rats. I don't know why. It's cool though. This guy's a big guy for her, but this is a rat ogre. And so you have to kind of pick. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna break them. You have to pick what weapons go on them, because that determines what you're allowed to do in battle. So this guy had two options. He could either use the claw. Hold on. You could either use the claw or the warpstone. What is it? Warp something cannon. And she was all pissed off because she wants the claw, but strategically, it always makes more sense to bring a ranged weapon in a small unit and just have the one guy with range, so you can always do it an attack either way, whether you're close or far. And she was like, but I really want this. So this isn't how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look like this without the hook. But Dad, me, I cut and fixed it on there. Come on, bitch. Which way do I have to turn? Oh my god. Point is, I put that hook. God fucking damn it. Show up. I affixed it onto the gun. And thanks to the rule of cool, there it is. I added it on. It shouldn't look like this. Nobody else has one like this because I cut it and made it fit like to her model so that it would work. And it looks fucking awesome. So instead of having to pick, I just said, well, let's do it both. Now, in the rule of the game, technically this is illegal, but as long as I say to you, like, hey, like the gun's not in play or the hook's not in play, like, as long as you know ahead of time what's going on with this rat ogre, like, we're good. Rule of cool says this is fucking awesome. So, yeah, it's fun. Yes, the detail is insane. Games Workshop does really good stuff. Yeah, it's a rat ogre. Now you know. But yeah, so I did that for her. If you like that detail, look at this one. Hang on. That's one from my Age of Sigmar army. Woohoo! I don't even know what these guys are yet. They're just really cool looking. I got 3 of them. They got like fire wings. I don't know. It's fun. I'm brand new to Age of Sigmar, so I don't know as much. I just know how to build and paint. So there you go. Yeah, this is one of my guilty pleasures. I got into it actually a couple months ago. I've known about it. I've played with friends for a long time, but like, what's up, Francois? What's up? How you do? I've known about it for a really long time, but I have not like gotten into it until a couple months ago, and I finally pulled the trigger and bought a bunch of shit, and this is what I do to relax before I go to bed. I build, I paint, I whatever. It's a lot of fun. This is like my like at the end of the day, you know those old men with like model train sets? This is my model train set, basically. That's what's going on here. Is it practical? Does it have any other use? No. Is it fun? Yes. Will it make me money? No. Does that matter? No. This is just pure enjoyment for me. Would you be down to test an alpha version of the TCG I'm making under Moondance? I'm making 9 alpha box sets for a few to test out. Yeah. And like, do I get to pull and rip too? Like physical? Because if it's physical cards, why the hell would I say no? I love cards. We just got the girls. A bunch of girls like to play Pokemon. They got me into playing Pokemon. Oh my gosh. There's too much water. Hold on. Gotta fix something. So there was too much water in the paint. So I'm going to use the paintbrush like a sponge. What's up, Foxhole Games? How are you? What's going on, dude? Foxhole Games, I feel like I know you somehow. Like, do you sell stuff? Do you sell mini stuff? Because I feel like I might have bumped into you online. Like, not you, but like your store. Are you a thing? Are you a friendly local gaming store? I don't have a friendly local gaming store, so like online is my friendly local gaming store. I live in Vermont. There's nobody. They nobody here. Yeah, Ghost Cat, I'm down. You know me. Do you need me to pay shipping and handling? Do you need me to buy them? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Yeah, I'll give you. I'll not. You have a YouTube channel. What do you do on your YouTube channel, bro? I know it's like not like super like polite to talk about yourself in somebody else's stream, but I am so down to hear what you do, Foxhole Games. Ghost Cat, do you need somebody to test decks, make decks? You said 9 what? Foxhole Games does Warhammer. Do I follow you, Foxhole? Is that why I know you? Do you make cool videos that I've watched and learned how to paint with? Because I owe all my skills to YouTube and people like you. Or Foxhole Games, you play games. You're I know who you are. You guys run full games from your channel. Am I right? Is that you guys? Do I watch your lives sometimes? The alpha box set are for me to get feedback and to have a few people test it. Nice. This is it's a 2-player game at least. I've been in the hobby 37 years. My channel is about helping people get their armies painted to a tabletop standard. 3 colors or more, right? Thanks, Foxhole Games. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been a big fan of the game since I was very young, and I only recently got into my own stuff in the last 2 months. So I'm off to a good start. I can't lie. I've put quite a bit of money into the first bit, but I think I'm at a good spot now where I have a lot to paint. I've got like so you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this. I've got like 3,600 plus points of Dark Angels to paint up. I've got these armigers. I've got an Imperial Knight I have to build. They're going to be my Freeblade allies. And I just bought a Skaven Tide box for my daughter, who's 8, and myself, so we can learn how to play Spearhead together. So yeah, man, I'm in for the long haul. It's a lot of fun. And I've been doing content for a long time, but mostly my forte is in Web3 gaming, and so I test games. I make content about games. I live in games. I host game nights and tournaments each month in the Discord I work and serve in. Hobby hacks and cheats to get your army painted faster for cheaper without sacrificing quality. That's fun. I'm really enjoying the detail work. I'm not opposed. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also not. Let me put it this way: I have no rush to get this done fast because I live 45 minutes in either direction to the 2 closest stores near my house. So like I've got one store in like anywhere local to play at least, right? So my physical armies don't need to be rush ready, thank God. I am looking into learning the game more through Tabletop Simulator, so I can play with the online community, which I know is like totally anti the whole keep our game alive and in person, but it's the only option I really have, because going out to Burlington or Rutland are my 2 options, and I live somewhere in between, and it does not help me at all for wanting to go and play, which sucks balls. Walmart brushes, 90% craft paints and spray paint. Holy dick. I went and got an airbrush because I got a cheap everything you're looking at has been done cheaply. So even though I've got everything I'd ever need, I've done it through eBay secondhand. I've done it through deals. I've done it through, like, I don't have the best of the best anything, but I make it work. All my terrain's handmade. I do stuff like that. I really like dioramas. I'm really digging it so far. This was done with cork and kitty litter and some blue foam. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really getting into the hacks. I dig it. But that's fantastic. How many players you want to play? Can be solos or teams. The Alpha Box set will have enough cards for 4 players. That's dope. Do you have pull rates? Like, how did you, Ghost Cat, how the hell did you figure out pull rates? And these are just to test the cards themselves, correct? Not necessarily like deck pull rates. Oh, no, for sure. I've definitely spent that, but mostly in plastic. And I got it out of my system early, Foxhole. I'm pretty good now. Yeah, I don't know how many eBay orders I've put out, but too many. For sure. For sure, my dude. So I appreciate you coming through, first off. Like, I'm fairly certain I follow. Like, your name was familiar enough. I recognized you. So I definitely probably seen something, but I'll look into what you've been up to. Refamiliarize myself. You know, I'm thinking about making this collar black. It's a debate. I still have no idea what the armor plates are going to be. Not at all. And I need to finish those before I'm going to do a resin pour on his feet. So I got to figure it out. Gotta figure it out. I mean, I'm digging the black trim, so maybe I just start there and see where it goes. Foxel, you don't happen to know anything about Imperial Knight heraldry for their armor plates, do you? Because I'm trying to figure out where I put something. So they're going to be a Freeblade chapter or house, and they're going to be supportive of my army when I need them to be, but otherwise they're also going to be like, hey, friends want to come play and they don't know what to do. Here's some Imperial Knights, have fun. That's the plan. So I want them to not be Dark Angel exact or painted by, but I do want them to have some kind of, homage to Dark Angels. All kinds of stuff about Knight heraldry. Fuck yes. I literally need to just go look up right pauldron, left pauldron, what goes here, what goes there. Where do we it's going to be its own. I was looking to do a custom house, custom Freeblade house, but I'm open. I really don't know. I learned a little, and I bought them more for the rule of cool than for anything else. Yeah, that's starting to look good. Starting to look good. I like it black. The paints I got into two thin coats. I've been digging that, probably because I watched a lot of Dustin Rhodes videos at the beginning. But I'm learning that paint is as good as you make it. As good as you mix it. Front right is Knight House. Rear right is Mechanicus affiliation. Front left is personal heraldry. I need to screenshot you because I need that. I found it once. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Cat. Perfect, brother. Perfect. Perfect, brother. I could be a Knight of Caliban, yes. Oh, dude, I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that video out. I just read backwards in the chat. That's dope. That's dope. Why am I missing? Okay, I see. This was the that was the comment I was excited about. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I will pause everything to sit and plan. I love nerding out and doing extra research. That's, I think, what I'm most fascinated about in the game is just how much you can think about and plan and make your own. I think that's what I like the most. Because like paint's not permanent, but you should be able to have fun with it, and it should make sense. All right, I'm attacking this with a quite large brush, and I'm not upset with that. So far, so good. I'm making a couple mistakes, but nothing I can't fix with the tinier brush. Just base coating. Yeah, you sound like you're on the same mindset as me. I can certainly appreciate the planning stage. Today was a no-plan day. I had no idea what I was going to be painting. Like I said, I've got way too much. I like building a lot. And I really found that I like dioramas a lot as well. I like basing. And I don't do expensive basing stuff either. Here. Fuck you, gamer grass. That was made from a paintbrush. I just, I have fun with it, man. The night house would be House Alderac. Alderac is the castle that became the Tower of the Angels, aka the Rock, yep. And that's all left of Caliban. Oh, cool. Okay. Foxhole, are you also in the trenches with the Discords and the Discord peeps, the hobby peeps? I met Neith on TikTok, and then I started hanging out with the hobby club. They're cool cats, very nice and supportive peoples. I have not met an unsupportive people. Hey, Doug, look at me doing nerdy things, not nerdy things, Doug. I'm just doing nerdy things, not crypto things today. I'm painting over her. Just my other guilty pleasure. That is painting. Miniatures. Physical art today, sir. And I'm so happy you're here, Doug. Because you get to see it. Doug is one of those very supportive friends of all things Maddox, and I appreciate you for this, sir. He's always like, you should build foam swords on stream. People would like that. And as much as I think people would, I don't have time to be building fucking shit on stream like that. It's been a while. I'd have a lot of fun doing it, though. So this is my attempt, Doug, at doing just that. Just having so much fun. What? Foxhole Games? Discord is my primary source of income. I work as a community manager in a Discord. So if they are openly spying on me, then good. I don't have anything to hide. So there's that. I need more black paint. Good to see you, Doug. Yeah, we're nice. 65,000 points? What in the fuck are you doing with 65,000 points worth of dark? Are you 65 or 6.5? I mean, 37 years, I guess it's possible to have that many Dark Angels, but what the fuck? Are you filling a small warehouse with them? To play epic god tier games with people? Like, I'm new, but I'm not like, Jesus Christ, dude. 65,000? Please tell me. Please tell me. 65. Wrote with the comma. That's insanity, dude. I had to stop in my tracks to be sure. That's insane. That is a lot of fucking. Oh, excuse my language. Jeez, dude. Okay, good. We're gonna be friends because I need help on some Dark Angel stuff too. Tell me more. Why does one need 65,000 of anything? And I don't mean you have 65,000. For those new, each model is worth a certain number of points in the game. 65,000 points. Apocalypse is my favorite point format to play. Okay, so it is a large format tabletop game mode, but how many is allowed in Apocalypse? Can you remind me of this? Is it just based on like agreed upon by people who play? Like must be 3K plus? There's got to be something cool. Because that's a super flex, bro. That's huge. Average is $1 per point. Yeah, just about. It could be 2. Depends on what you're buying. So, like, I haven't averaged out my points to spent yet, but I've done very well. Like, comparatively to what I should have paid for everything, I did not pay close, which is great. And that's how I bought every piece I own, is some eBay secondhand, new old stock, new on sprue deal. I did really well, and I even found a hobby in finding, secondhand sprues, piles of shame from people, and picking them up before they, let them collect dust. That's what I did. I had fun with that. That was month 1 of the hobby, just finding cool games. Starts at 10K per person, and then you can just go up from there, and it's in an agreed upon way. That's insane. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. And Dark Angels is your... That's amazing. And then you're going to tell me, oh yeah, I also have around 1,000 in this as well. Me again. Holy moly. Okay, that's cool though. No, that's super, super cool. And I'm sure you have the That cool tower that's the coveted freaking tower. What is that thing called? What is that thing called? I looked it up once. It's like a cool tower with a little doo-doo-doo. That's cool. That's cool. Goes up in 5K chunks. Do I paint the collar black? I think I'm going to paint the collar black. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to paint the collar black. Fuck it. Because that's what we're going to do. Must find black. Black go where? That's not good. Oh, right in front of me, of course. 4K Necrons, yeah. Knights. Some knights, ... Some knights. You've got a big knight. You've got the one. That one that everybody's like, this is the holy grail of knights. This is what you graduate to. What is that one called? The big ass. I'm feeling dumb because I watched like a bazillion videos on people making them up. There's the There's the big fucking like city knight. I don't know what that is. Can't remember what that's called, but basically the walking city. That's the biggest one I've seen, and it's hand done, and like you have to hand build because nobody makes that. You have to build your own. That paint is fucking watery. Francois, tell me about yourself. You've popped in a few times to chat, but I want to know about you. I appreciate you. And you have a cool name. Tell me more. That paint is watery. Alas. Imperial, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, people are making them themselves. I'd try my hand at it because I really do like building stuff from scratch and having fun crafting. So like, if that's the game, I'm down. I have a wife and kids. I have no idea where I'd put it. It'd be like one of those like go buy a storage unit for it and then like build it there and let it live there, never leaves. Or you sell it one day. How could you? You know? 40K guy, and I like to watch hobby streams while I paint. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Me too. Well, I like to paint and watch hobby streams while I paint, and today I decided I knew how to stream. I like streaming, and I like when my friends get to watch creative shit that I do. I like doing creative stuff, so I'm going to just do it in front of my stream. And I don't stream enough, so this is me taking care of Maddox and myself and my content. So Maddox makes many things. This is just one of them. So I typically do Web3 gaming content, and this is something I do for fun as well. But yeah, this is my chill hangout. Proxen. What is a proxen? I have to look it up. Okay, his colors are starting to come out. I'm starting to get his vibe. He's going to be very dark, though. It's a hot wire cutting table for doing all your foam board. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I want a Proxen. Thank you. Yes, I have plenty of it. This stuff? I love craft building. So when I was younger, I did, and Doug will laugh because I'll start talking about it, but are you familiar with foam fighting? Dagger here, Hearthlight, Armed Guard. There's so many names for it, but no, I know it is. It's insane, dude. So I've been a foam smith since I was 15, building fucking building foam weapons and stuff for a long time. So I'm very familiar with foam builds, and I was a weapons checker for a long time, meaning I was very familiar with how things should be built safely and what materials are allowed and not allowed and how much foam is density wise and how much hit pressure certain foam poundage can take before it causes enough impact to cause damage. I mean, like, oh yeah, you're familiar with Amp-Guard. Nice. Now, Amp-Guard to me is like lightest touch. I mean, it's they have very light weapons, and I learned in Dagger here, and so very much heavier weapons. But favorite glue for foam? DAP. I mean, for we talking weapons? Like if we're talking like fighting stuff, it's got to be DAP, Woodweld. But for just little stuff, I haven't been really doing anything crazy. Super glue. I've got a couple different kinds of super glue, depending on what I'm using it for. Super glue, and this one's for magnets. If I need to magnetize anything, but I've just been using this one for the. I don't know if this is going to be. This is probably not appropriate for this blue foam because it's melting it as well, which is probably not bad, but it's probably not good for me, you know? So I know that I can get away with hot glue. I can get away with a lot of shit with the blue foam. You know, it's not going to be taking stress. It's not big enough to really be foundational in any kind of way that I'm worried about. These are very tiny, you know, but it depends on the foam. Yeah, exactly. It melts it. So if you're trying to build, I'd imagine if you're trying to build terrain, I wouldn't use Gorilla Super Glue because it does melt it. It's the CA in there, whatever that's called. I can't remember the term for it, but it's the stuff that your quick bond. Hang on. It says it's what your accelerator interacts with, and that's what is in super glue, and that's what's also melting your plastics. And I can't remember what CA stands for, but that's a thing. That's a thing. And I'm starting to play with resin. So Foxel, I don't know if you saw, but like the whole point of this armature and his feet, he's gonna live here. And the goal is to pour resin down these little hot glue runs. And then it's going to fill just about here so that it covers just his toes in a resin water. That's the plan. So it'll be looking, and there'll be a little waterfall. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. But yeah. Just went a little crazy with the base and I'm having fun with it, so having fun. Gorilla Glue works, but not the super glue. Yeah, Gorilla Glue, like the tacky stuff. And you can spray it with water to make it expand if you want really, really good adhesive. It's really fun. Okay, so now I've got a black trim going on. It's just become part of him. But I have to gotta figure out his base color, his armor colors. But again, it's probably gonna be down to the heraldry. So I gotta look up all the directions you gave me. And then figure out what colors I need to put together for him. Does trim go into heraldry? Because if so, I have no idea what I'm doing with the black. 1, it turns yellow in time. Yeah. 2, it doesn't paint well. Correct. 3, it breaks off. Yes. It becomes hard. It doesn't have any malleability. A lot of UV resins and water effects that work great. Yeah. I just picked up. It's nothing crazy. It's just like what I could find at Hobby Lobby. Just some 2-part. And then I learned that if you want a color resin, you get an alcohol ink of sorts. And you see the separation? This one's a shimmer one, so it actually worked pretty good. I can shake this, but I'm thinking if I don't shake this, I can just use the alcohol on top, because I didn't mean to buy a shimmer one. But it's really cool when it's shimmery. It's very cool too. I did a little test guy on my very first model, and just wanted to put his feet in water and focus. There he is. Yeah, I put his feet in water. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and it worked. So the 2-part works. It's messy. I gotta clean them up. Kitty litter rocks. But just having fun. Just having fun, man. Is that what I painted the Helverin with? This brush? This big fat ass brush? Just something I'm trying out as a pacing brush. Helverin. When you say Helverin. Helverin. Yeah, exactly. And the other thought is, if I do it in layers, if I'm really careful with it and I do really thin layers, I'm thinking about, I saw once somebody did resin paint where they did, the blue, hang on. Oh, this? Yes. I did the blue. Oh, got it. I found a Vallejo metallic blue, which was this one, gunmetal blue. And I was just trying it out. This is a Helverin, not an Armiger. I believe you. But yes, I found a Vallejo metallic blue, and I slapped it on there to see how it would do, and I liked it, and I figured I would do that would be the metal. I just gotta find a way to flash it with other colors to make it look not so blue. I mean, I like the blue, but I'm gonna make it a little more chopped up. It's more of just the first coat. I want it to peek through, not be the big, you know. Ah, nice. So then where does the word armiger come? The armiger is the class. Okay, got it. I see. Armiger, Helvern. Gotcha, brother. Yeah, learning the knights. I also got a knight paladin, I think. I can pull it out. I don't know. I haven't built that one yet. It's the bigger one. And I know I can kind of decide what it is, but not exactly. I have like 2 options. I gotta see what the loadouts are. It looked like I had quite a few. I didn't spring for one of the new ones. I just found somebody's castaway box. Because I just wanted to build something big. That was my plan. It's getting a little late for me. I'm going to try and start going to bed earlier. And I'm already 40 minutes past, but it's okay. I'm going to finish up these lines and then get going. Just starting I have to say goodbye like 8 times before I actually leave a stream. So that's number 1. Knight Questoris builds are the Warden, Paladin, Crusader. Yeah, it's the Paladin kit, so I'm not sure if I have the option for... It's definitely Paladin, but it had another option. I don't remember. But I definitely remember seeing the word Paladin on the purchase label. I figured I'd start with this one and have another one. Decide if they want to match or if I make something totally else. And see where it goes. The whole point is just easy breezy and have fun. Oh, I have options for all of that? Shit. Well, great. To me, all I hear you saying is magnetize everything. Which I was planning on doing. Oh, my poor doggy's having a bad dream. Yeah, I've got it here in a box somewhere. I'm trying not to keep the shame too close. There's not a whole lot of shame. It's just a bunch of built and primed things ready for paint. I try not to keep them gray too long. I try to at least prime them and put them somewhere ready for painting. And I'm just going one by one until I get it all done. Oh, the other one I'm into, yeah, I know it does. Oh my god. I know it does. Goodness. I magnetized the gun on this guy. I left the hand alone. But I don't know if you noticed, I haven't gotten close with this guy yet, but it's my Redemptor. And I got really fancy with the hand. So I took a bunch of old power gauntlets from little guys, and I made a super gauntlet for this guy. Oh, god damn. There you go. Those are all just power fist covers. And I'm not done with him by any means, but good start. And that's a pauldron, of course. I just wanted it to look more gauntlet-y, you know? And that's not That doesn't go on his shoulder, but I made it go on his shoulder. And nor does this go on his head. You know, now look, I even added that on the inside. Little guy right there. I'm having fun with this stuff, man. I'm having so much fun. Book. Kit bashing is so fun. I know, right? Yeah, he is. He coming. He coming. No, I bite my nails. That's the other, like, ugh. One worry, one thing that delayed me streaming sooner is just my fucking nails are so gross, dude. I'm sorry to bring attention to them if you didn't notice, but I was super self-conscious about bringing them to a stream. Normally, you're just looking at my face and talking to me, and all my anxiety fingers are out of scene, but this is all about my fingers, and I hope it helps me not bite my nails. Maybe I'll think about it more and finally get over it. Just knock it the fuck off. But if not, I wasn't sure if you were talking about my sausage fingers or my redemptors, but either way, it's funny. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm pretty thick-skinned, so either way, I wasn't worried. Bonk. That got sloppy quick. Shit. The dreadnoughts, yeah. All good, all good. Sorry, back to your question of, is this what I use to paint the Helvern? Were you talking about the brush? Or were you talking about a paint color? And how can I answer it? The brush is a fat brush that I did use for the back of this guy for the metal, and it actually worked really well because I've been using really tiny fucking brushes and it takes forever, so I wanted to just go for it, and I tried a 3. I think this is a 3, yeah, size 3 brush, and I'm actually getting pretty good with it to the point where I could use it like a tiny brush even though it's big. So I can't wait to get back. Oh, okay, the blue paint. Yeah. So I use this gunmetal blue from Vallejo. And it's actually pretty nice. Very shiny. But then the other cool paint on the top, this is different than on the back. This is the Vallejo blue. But then this shiny paint is Green Stuff World Color Shift Psychotic Illusions is what it's called, and it's weird shimmer, man. It's cool. It's like on black it looks blue, and on white it looks orange. It's really weird. It looks much better on black than it looks on white. On white, it looks like rust. So if you're down for rust, it works like rust, but like it looks like, man, You don't even base coat anymore. What? Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Why don't you base coat anymore? Oh, because it's not fast enough. Because it doesn't make because base coating doesn't make 6,500 point armies, Maddox. That's why. Ain't nobody got time for that. We've been in this hobby 37 years. We ain't got no time for base coating, Maddox. Is that why? Is that why? Foxhole Games? Because we're not here to enjoy the paint job. We're here to get the damn pieces on the board. We got games to play. We're playing 6,500 this week, but in 2 weeks we're playing 80K. We ain't got time for that. Is that the idea? Am I picking up what you're putting down, Foxhole Games? Am I starting to understand you better? How many subs before you can start live streaming on YouTube? I actually don't know. I have no idea. I have like 300 maybe. I don't know. I know I'm under the threshold for TikTok, which is ridiculous, like 1,000. Apparently you can ask permission to just do it, and apparently they'll give it to you, but I haven't seen that. I asked. I want to go on TikTok with all the Hobby Club boys. They're fun. So we're hanging out here on YouTube's. We're also on Twitter. We're also on Twitch at the same time because Maddox is extra and can't just do one thing. As soon as I get this black trim though, guys, I am going to bed because my kids' first day back since the holidays is tomorrow and I need to wake up and get them on the bus. Homie has 48. I gotta paint Gaunt on disc night. Oh, I'm not buying a camera. It's 50 to... Oh, it's 50. Oh, cool. Cool. What's up, Arkham Hobbies and Hangout? Thanks for dropping by. Tell me about you. What are you up to, man? What are you doing over here? I mean, you're welcome here. Don't worry. It wasn't an accusatory question. I'm curious. How are you? What do you do? Where can we find you? Where do you want to be found? God, that's messy. Getting there. I won't. No, I won't. I will probably be doing it as I'm going to bed. And you remind me there was a heraldry video you wanted me to check out? Or that I should check out to figure out my damn pauldrons. Yeah, check out Foxy. My old YouTube channel got lost when I reformatted. My mistake. Good stuff. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Two nights on your page. Yes, I will check them. Learn the ways of the knights. Yep. Yep. Xer. Nice. Hell yeah. I love. Yeah, nice. See, I just keep it off the table. I put it in a drawer, brother. I'm kidding. So we are getting, my daughter and I got the Skaventide box, and we just finished building the minimum for Spearhead, and I'm excited to get her painting clan rats. We were watching some videos today actually on how one would consider to paint them, and then she starts asking like, oh, there's multiple clans? I'm like, yep. So now we got to go back to the drawing board, teach her about clans. She's 8, by the way, so it's been fun. Why she liked Skaven, I have no fucking idea. Because it just, I don't know. She was like, I like the rats. I want those. I was like, okay, done. So that defaults me to Stormcast Eternals for the Skaventide box, which I'm actually enjoying because they're like the Space Marines. They're like the Space Marines of everything in Age of Sigmar is just like you can be found in, something found in 40k, which is fun. So they're just Space Marines basically. They're more like Adeptus, maybe. The Scryer. She wants purple, actually. Is there anything that aligns with purple? I mean, she could just do whatever she wants. I really don't care, but anything fit? But she was saying she wants to make little purple clothed fellas. They're so cool, dude. Look, I mean, I don't need to show you, but like, did I show you my the kit bashing? Yeah. So she got really upset because we were building the rat ogres, and she was told to make a decision to make either, a ranged, like with the warp something cannon, warp shot cannon, or the claw. And I was like, you should probably go with range because, like, it's nice to have range, so you have the option. But if you use the claw, then you only have melee. And she was like, oh man, and she almost cried about it. She was like, I want to use this damn like hook claw thing really bad. I was like, but you really should have the melee option. And so she got really conflicted and upset. And so I said, okay, well, nothing we can't bash. And there's what we did. We put the hook on the cannon, and it's really, there we go. I bashed that together, and that looks, I think, pretty nice. Ugh. My camera's not picking up how nice that looks, but that looks really cool. And it looks like it goes that way. It doesn't look bad. It just, come on. Now it's a warp shot cannon with a claw on it. And I told her, I was like, hey, like, Rule Cool says this is awesome. However, if we play in a game, you just have to pick which one it's worth. You can't use both. So there you go. That's a warp shot cannon with a melee claw on it. Because we're better than the rules. Kit bashing is life. Bought some City of Sigmar. Yep, they're so cool. I know, dude. They're just, the models are really pretty. They're so pretty. I'm gonna probably keep finding shit to paint black, guys. But I think that's a really good first. What do we do? 2 hours? Hell yeah, that's my normal stream time. We're landing right on 2 hours. So we'll call it a night. I appreciate Foxhole Gaming for popping through, Ghost Cat, Joypad, Doug Hype, Arkham Hobbies and Hangout. Thank you guys for showing up. Francois, thank you for showing up. I didn't forget you. And I'm going to be doing this more often at night, I think, just to like wind down. We're on Twitter, Twitch, here on YouTube. Wherever you need me, I'm here. I also hang out in the Hobby Club Discord. And for work, I play games. I play lots of games for work. So just let me know. You can find me. And would love to hang more Foxhole to talk about nights. I will connect with you somewhere. If you're not on, if the government's got you off Discord, how can we stay in touch? What's the best way? Are you on Twitter? Are you cool with Elon? Okay, Arkham, I'll check you out. Give you the follow back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make these black too. I think that'll look fun. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Just using the last of my black paint to try it. Maybe. I don't know yet. Decide if that makes sense. Either way, I do like the black trim. Now we get to figure out the rest of the heraldry later. Come on. I hate this camera. There we are. I do like the black trim. So far it's looking good. Especially with the blue there. Nice. I was worried that it was like too shiny. But with the black trim, it kind of blocks it into this space. So I'm thinking that's the way to go. And especially when we get a wash in there in the recesses. That's going to look really slick. That's going to be chromed out, black around. This little circle here. It'll look good. It'll look really good. And then I got to find a way to mute out the blue and just make it look like more like metal. And yeah, thing's going to be slick. So we'll get him in the waterfall at some point. We're closer. We're closer to getting his feet tied in with resin, and he'll look nice there. Yeah, he'll look slick. He'll be looking at you. We'll get him in there. Bonk. Not a bad sesh. Not a bad sesh. And for those that were here at the very beginning, it's almost dry. It's dry. We could start painting it. Yeah, it's dry. That's a rock. Clean the brush. Clean the brush. Yeah, boy. Get them low lights. All the kitty litter is falling off because I didn't seal it in right. We'll add some more later. That is fine. It's fine, fine, fine. I appreciate you guys popping through. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. This base is just, this is silly. This is going to be a rock. This is going to be water. And this guy will live happily over water. That's the idea. I gotta clean this shit up. But we'll have a nice storm raven flying over top of it. And we'll get resin in on this guy too. I like the bases. I love doing bases. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun. And I decided for my biologists, this is the base that already has a base on it. So what I did was I raised up the base with some kitty litter in there. Yeah, storm chicken, yes. I raised it up with some kitty litter, just a smidge. And I'm going to take some green stuff or some card. I'm not really sure. I'm going to make this pipe a pipe again, like so full pipe. And then I'm going to tape it off. And then I'm going to put resin on it. Just a smidgen, just a little bit of resin. So it looks like he's standing on a rock in water. I don't know what's up with these water bases, but I'm really digging it. Foxes like chickens. Nice. My daughter loves foxes. Loves them. Storm chicken. Got it. Got it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I just bought it for the cool factor. And and because I found out that it can airdrop dreadnoughts. That's why I bought the Storm Raven. Because I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah, you totally can. Is it effective? Probably not. But is it cool? Yes. Yes, it's very cool. So thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate you all. I will check out vids. Storm chicken. That's the comment of the day. I do have a buttload of Terminators. All right, Arkham. Thanks for hopping through. Foxhole, night night. Ghost Cat, night night. Francois, night night. And of course, the lovely. Where's she at? That was a long time ago. Hope she's safe. My Hoddle Hill. Hope Hoddle's safe in her hotel room, lurking. All right, love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. For now, bye-bye. Good night.